Hello friends and welcome back to this tutorial series. In our last video we saw how to run our Angular app, and before that we have seen how to install Angular 8 version app, and then we have created Angular project inside this folder location. Right, so in this folder location we have done that. And to run our application we have enter this command as ng serve open, and because of that our application yeah, Angular UI we saw. And let us just see what was that UI. So we have not written any code so far in our Angular app, but by default there is some HTML which is there in our project which is getting rendered, and we are able to see this beautiful Angular app. So now in this video, what we are going to do is we are going to check our project structure, and in the project structure, we'll be looking at a couple of files. We'll try to understand those files, and in our later project, we will try to use the same concept. So let's begin. Let's go to our command prompt and simply stop the application by pressing Control C, right? And we'll say yes. Right. So to see the folder structure, we are going to use Visual Studio Code, and to open our project in that, so we have to type code space dot. It will take you to the folder structure inside Visual Studio Code. Enter. As you can see, I can see the Visual Studio Code, and the first file which I am very much interested in is package.json. Here you will see all the dependencies of your application, whatever packages you install, that all application information, that all packages information will be stored inside the package.json file. And the next important file which we are interested in is a angular.json file. And if you just check here, we have a property called source root, which is nothing but our source folder. So what it literally means is whenever you are going to run your application, it is going to check for the source folder, and from that source folder it is going to run your application. And another important thing which you need to notice here is we have source. Inside source we have index.html file. So whatever we have seen inside this uh, inside this page, the HTML, that is all coming from index.html file. Right. So let us see where is that index.html file is. Right. So let's expand the source folder, and inside app folder, okay, we have certain files, and just before that, inside of a source folder we just need to check index.html. So in this index.html, if you can see here, we have a body tag. Under this body there is no such complex HTML is written. However, we are still able to see a lot of things in our UI page. Okay, where are they coming from? They are coming from this tag app root. These are customized custom tags, and we call them as selectors. So whatever HTML you write into the app root selectors, that all going to be rendered here in index.html. Okay, so let's go and see where I can see this app root logic. So to do that, what we have to do is go inside source folder, then go inside your app folder, and here you have to go to app.component.ts file. In the component.ts file, here it is declared as a selector. So in the selector we have a name of the selector which is app root, And whatever the HTML logic we are seeing in our index.html page, which is nothing but in the front page over here, that is all coming from a file called app.component.html. So where can we find this file? So here is the file app.component.html, and whatever CSS styling related code is written, that is all written in app.component.css file. So let us go to app.component.html, and you see it has got so much styling and so many things written in here, and all this we are rendering where we are rendering in this index.html file. If we can just come here, so which is nothing but app root selector. So by using app root selector, we are rendering complete HTML from app.component.html file. Okay, so what we can do is let us delete whatever we have inside this file, and we'll come up with a simple div tag. Uh, okay, and right, and in the div tab, I'll say h1, and I'll say welcome to welcome to, and I'll say title. So when we say welcome to title, what happens is we have to go to our Visual Code, and we have to go inside our app component, and here you can see that we have a value for our title. Instead of Angular app, I'll say welcome to Angular tutorial. Okay, welcome to Angular tutorial. I'll say save, or just keep it as auto save. So whenever I'm writing anything, it will get auto save. And I'll literally go to our page here, and here you can see that we are getting the value as welcome to Angular tutorial. Let's change one more time. Let's say Angular tutorial series. Okay, so here we are getting an instant changes on our web page, and we don't have to recompile it all the time. So we can conclude here that whatever HTML content you put in your app component.html file, that app component.html file content, actually in here we are declaring inside our app root selector. So this app component.html HTML contents are going to be displayed using app root selector. And if I just move back to index.html, so here in the app root selector, it will render the complete HTML from app component, which is nothing but app.component.html content in here. So we'll end this our video here. In our next video, we'll try to install Bootstrap in our application, and we'll see how to do that. Okay, until then, see you, take care, and we'll see you in our next video. Thank you.